This ain't gonna be pretty. And yeah. This is not going well.
So whilst you struggle, I'll chat. Yeah, the thing with streams, it just depends on what it is that the people themselves, the people actually want to see. We try to have a bit of sort of training, bit of guides in here, as much as we can. We try to show some gameplay, mix it up a little bit here and there, but until we know exactly what it is that you guys want, we'll have to try and just keep winging it.
Pretty much.
Just let us know. We're going to be here every Thursday. Our stream, I assume, should be every Sunday.
I'll stream. Yes, every Sunday. I'm just going to pass the turn. Move on to the next game. I'm dead in the water.
It does look very pretty, the Manji.
What's that?
On the upside, the Manji looks pretty.
This is true. Thank you very much for your moral support. It's greatly appreciated. That
sounded by somebody who pushed your face into the dirt, by the way.
More than likely. Oh, what? Yeah, you're insulting me going for extra idols, you cheeky... Whoa, let's watch my language there. Right. How long we got? Right, another 45 minutes of joy. Excellent. Okay, let's play another game. Unfortunately, I have no alcohol or anything to make this experience less painful right now.
No, we're giving it to the people, as it were. Well, the people are giving it to you, but
giving something to me. My God, I'm going to be walking sore after the after what I've been receiving tonight. I tell you, I tell you.
I tell him, Mr. Frodo.
It's just local accent. It's not like Lord of the Rings.
Well, the funny thing is that when I first heard my now wife's voice, it was straight away, she's a hobbit.
Oh, she out of earshot there, Gareth?
No, she's actually hitting.
Is she shooting the daggers?
She doesn't look like a hobbit, by the way. But oh, sir, you are awful.
We're going to have like Rastien's random knowledge of the week today. Alright, cheers. The pirate accent, uar, is actually the Cornish accent, which is kind of close to Somerset. Yeah, it's true. It's a useless yet interesting fact.
Oh, that was excellent. Fact of the week.
It was. I can't remember where. I think I might have googled it at some point. Oh, Automaton Forge. Playing against Mr. McMoneybags here. Are you Scrooge McDuck? Bet you are.
If it was a shiny forge, then that would be just silly.
He's still getting dubbed Scrooge McDuck for the rest of this game now. There's very little point in dropping a Veta against Energy. It will just get stomped. So I'm just going to keep on ramping. Next turn, go for a Ragged Fertile Soil combo. See where it gets us. Oh, Clock Library. That's a lot of health on that row. Well, let's draw some scrolls and keep ramping and see where we get. I'm kind of tempted to ignore that forge, but probably not my best idea. Oh, another forge! Oh my wig. Things are happening. Not good things either. He's at Violent Dispersal level as well. This is bad. Right now that's useless, so let's do that. See where we get. In before Burn, Violent Dispersal and or Spark. Actually, he could burn my Brother of the Wolf. Third Forge. Oh my days. What is this?
How much are they, by the way?
As in Scrooge McDuck, how much are they? Oh right, gold. I'm not too sure.
The resources, mustn't be a huge amount, I think.
I think they're a fair bit. Oh, resource, they cost 3 to play.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't aware.
That's quite good, isn't it, for a 5?
Yeah. No,
that also produces.
The forges are just downright amazing, without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, this is going to be Turtle City. I can see it coming.
That's what energy is.
Well, let's do this. And I'm just going to keep on ramping. See how far we get.
Nice.
Oh, I should have played around Thunder Surge. That was silly of me. Okay. It would be rude not to, really. Summon a wolf. Get a little bit of damage in on that.
There is a slight change in price, though, isn't there, with some... I mean, some people are selling it the same, but some people think that because even the crappy scrolls are... somebody wants to turn them into a shiny, so you just put an extra 10, 20 gold on top.
Yeah, easily these days, easily. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll get a poor man's god hand. I do not.
Oh, right, so offering bulk deals, people looking to craft.
Oh,
nice.
That's pretty cool.
God, people are nice, aren't they, eh?
Things to do.
So I was pointed towards the article on scrollsguides.com to do with card advantage, and I was reading up on that, and it certainly pointed to particular Scrolls articles, but I also did some reading up on card advantage within Magic the Gathering, sort of the meta approach, if you will.
Yeah.
And it helped me not at all. I still keep losing.
Yeah, I think
tempo.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot you can read into. So going back, when you say a lot of people got burnout on Scrolls, was there sort of a lot of people streaming it who just moved on to other games then? I'm not sure who asked that. Yeah, Violent Dispersal.
Florus said that most popular Scroll Scream is burned out. I think Ice Scream is actually on holes at the moment, so he wouldn't be doing it. But
fair enough.
I think there seems to be a number of feelings about the game, in that it's not progressing fast enough, that they've added in something which is not really advancing the game.
Is that in relation to...
into crafting?
I don't know. I kind of can see the point with that, but I think what people need to bear in mind is crafting, whilst it hasn't officially been in the game for a while, it's been on the back burner and a part of the Scrolls thing since very, very early stages. Don't kill anything. But yeah, as I guess I can kind of see where people are coming from on that.
I guess it's one of those things, isn't it? Because you always want to have new content, and you want it to come in thick and fast.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm thick and you're fast. And it is a case of that. But how fast do you have it hitting? So
I mean, with most games, you got to be very, very careful with releasing content quickly. The simple fact being that it's very, very easy to unbalance a game like this. It can be done far too easily.
Well, we've not seen the Decay deck appear on the test server yet.
No, that is
You'd
true.
assume that it isn't just a case of adding a simple 1 or 2 scrolls to what we already have. You'd assume that it's going to be, they're going to test it for a couple of weeks on the test servers. I don't know, just a guess.
Could have taken out that mortar then. And that idol. I am really, really not playing well this evening at all.
Well, Nicholas, I think you're going to have peaks and troughs, aren't you? I mean, certainly when something else comes out. It's like when Hearthstone comes out, you're going to have a trough. So people are going to move over to there. I think it is a case of, with Mojang, they are community based. Yes, bunched up for a nice tea surge there.
I know. Unfortunately, I am playing like absolute crap this evening. It doesn't hurt. Like I end up in this downward spiral where if I lose one game, my just mood goes out of it, and it's clearly showing right now. Unfortunately.
So there should be some post about development today, but yeah, I mean Mojang generally are one of the best people for actually communicating stuff to people. So
this is true.
You can't necessarily level that complaint too much at them. Right, I'm just going to have a look at see if I can find the post they're talking about.
This is actually a very, very interesting deck I'm playing against. It's pretty much a control deck. I would imagine he is packing pushback, but he's got a lot of removal, a lot of turtle. He's playing the long game, which unfortunately don't look to be in a particularly strong position to compete with right now. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, thanks for reading. Oh, one more thing. I'll be posting an update on Scrolls development progress tomorrow. It was originally today, but we've had a strike through, and it's now showing us tomorrow. And that was posted July 18th, so...
Yeah, violent dispersal. Come on, top deck. Not quite. I can get 5, which at least stops him drawing cards, which at this point in time could actually be useful. However, let's...
Come on, mate, you can do it.
Shush.
You can do it!
Shush. Let's see what happens now. Oh, decimation. Yeah.
So my lovely wife actually, while she was in the kitchen, which is where I'm sat at the moment, was making me my tea, which is cheese and biscuits, but I can't really eat them, otherwise it's going to sound like this.
Exactly like that, almost. Iron whip. Oh, no. If that Hellspitter, God, thank you for not killing me, Hellspitter mortar. So I can get an extra 4 attack on the field, which actually kills everything. 7, 8, splendid. However, my units will die the next turn. I'm kind of like wondering whether I should try and race at this point, try and smash the idols before he gets a chance to recover, because the longer this game drags on...
Why do you say he's going to die next turn?
Me? Because of the amount of removal in his deck. His entire deck is built around removal.
Those are annoying.
What's that?
The violent dispersals.
Yeah, I've taken 3 to the face this game so far. Yay, shiny wolf. Yeah, his deck's online now. This is gonna be nigh on impossible for me to drag it back now. Man, I have really been biting it this evening. Every game. And
Stag don't play against me.
No, don't insult me. Maybe that's
insult you. It's insulting me. I'm saying you're going to get an easy win out of me.
Yeah, but that doesn't make me feel any better. It makes you feel worse.
Even more so when I beat you.
But yeah, at the moment this is just going to be every turn any threat I put down is going to be answered.
Unless they get rubbish cards, scrolls.
He won't though, this is the point with the amount of draw he has. Regardless of what I play now, he will be able to just drop it and kill it, unfortunately.
So the question was, why would you not play the wolf?
Good point. Because I'm playing like crap this evening. Is the honest answer. And now I've gone silent. Oh.
You've got a real cob on now, haven't you?
I have. Because I know I can't win anymore. What's the time there, Gareth? This feels like punishment. I'm like being tortured. I'm hot and tired and...
We've got another...
half hour?
20 minutes.
Okay.
What are you saying?
Asking if he minds me surrendering, because it's going to be a grinding loss now. He's at the point where whatever I play just gets answered. I could not draw a god hand. Yes, I could. However, it's not going to survive one turn. His control deck's just online.
I think it is an unfortunate factor of scrolls, or maybe it's a good thing. I mean, you reach a certain point where you know that the game is lost, and it's akin to in chess, where you knock over your king, and say, "Cuff you, you cuffer," but obviously in a nice way. What's the conversation, mate?
He was just saying, your control deck is online, do you mind me quitting? That's how I win, see? I win by stopping you winning. And it's like, that's how control decks work. No, man, you're not trolling. I understand fully exactly what your deck is. It is just a straight up control deck, which, you know, I'm actually really quite glad to see a strong version of it in Scrolls. When I was playing Magic the Gathering, it was just great. You know, you used to run blue-black control, and you just sit there, just, no, you're not doing that, you're not doing that, you're not doing that, my turn. Like, Grave Titan comes down, smash. That's alright, dude. It's a nice deck, you did showcase it well.
Well, you have to admit, though, the Desolator, it is different. I mean, let's face it, if you were to watch somebody just win over and over and over again, not say a single thing, just make vague references to game strategy, then what have you gained from that?
See,
whereas
I gain humility.
Well, no, I mean, at least Rastien is basically saying exactly the reason why he's losing, which You know, you learn from your defeats. You don't learn necessarily from your wins.
And I have learnt a lot tonight. I'm now playing Stupid Guru.
Oh, by the way, Winsman muted the chat whilst he played, so he probably didn't hear anything of what you said.
That's alright then. I don't mind people listening anyway, to be fair. It's all cool.
You like people to listen, do you?
I do. That's why when I... Wait, no. I was about to say, that's why when I perform certain activities with certain people when they come round, I make sure it's exceptionally loud and obnoxious to the neighbours here. Anyway. About that, let's play some Scrolls.
No, Winsman, basically, well, I don't know whether you want to repeat again TLDR version of
what I said.
Of what you said before.
Me?
Yes, because Winsman's basically didn't.
Yeah, man. No. I've got a lot of. I've got a huge amount of time for Control decks. As I said in the chat, I used to play blue-black Control in Magic, and it was exactly the same principle. You just behave like a knob. You stop your opponent doing anything. It's like, oh, you cast. You got that cool thing. Dead. Counterspell. Grave Titan, turn 6. Do you want to do something? Counterspell. And you just lock the field down, and that's what I was playing against. For people who say it's a troll deck, it's not. It's really not. It's just a control deck.
I mean, this relates to a post I was reading in Reddit, where somebody was asking about the Go Draw deck.
Mm.
And then people are going, oh no, don't play that, it's a troll deck, you know, it's so boring to play against. But it's like, okay, fair enough. And so what you're wanting is something that wins within the first 8, 9, 10 rounds. You don't want that.
I do. Yeah. I like aggro decks.
It's nice to win that quickly. Yes, I agree, because it means you totally dominate. but at the same time, you may necessarily learn a lot more from playing over a long period of time. There are different types of games. There are different types of approaches.
Mm.
You shouldn't. Yeah, that's true, Blinky. It's why I avoid Reddit. I think it's interesting to sort of read about this stuff. But say sometimes you learn more from a loss than a win. It really is how you take the loss. If you take it as a personal affront, as if you're a bad person, you're rubbish at the game, spit the dummy out the pram, then you're not going to learn from it.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I've played games, whether it's Scrolls or Dota 2 or Dota or TF2, I suck at them. At the start, I will absolutely bite it beyond belief. But given enough time, and if I smash my face into a wall enough, I find that I eventually get to a stage where I can cope. And I'm hoping I get there with Scrolls. I mean, there is a huge amount to learn, and it's nice in the sense that when we were still in sort of the alpha stages of the game, the player pool was quite small, whereas now we have, an ever-growing player pool. We're seeing so many more interesting decks from people. It's hard to say. I wouldn't say there is a single best deck at the moment. It's constantly shifting. People for a while were playing a huge amount of Go Draw. There were then decks that were built to counter Go Draw, and the meta shifted. And then it's an interesting circle that keeps on rotating round, doing things. Hold on. Okay, let's summon a wolf.
Let me ask Blinky the same question. Do you think that there is a deck out there that's stronger than the rest, or is it a variety? You can carry on talking whilst Blinky taps away.
Because I'm under the impression that it's a constantly shifting meta. A large amount of players will play X deck, so a large amount of players will play Y deck to counter it, and the circle keeps going round. The circle of counters, as me and my friend call it in Street Fighter.
Assistant says, wow, you really don't play anything.
Me?
Why not play 1-2 drops when you have a 3 and 4 drop lined up? I don't know whether that was sarcasm or or an actual
I'm not sure, say again.
Why not play 1-2 drops when you have a 3 and 4 drop lined up? Not sure what that was referring to. It was a little bit time ago. Sorry about that.
I'm not too sure. Probably another mistake.
Well, this is the thing, because you're having to concentrate on what you're saying as well as playing the game. You would normally probably be completely silent, wouldn't you, when you go on these?
Normally I am. When I play sort of just ranked and sit there, I'm usually in some form of inebriated state with loud music playing and various other things.
Oh, I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want, that sort of thing. Really, really loud.
Yes. That. How did you know?
Blinky's response was, they're all pretty strong. Not really anything ahead. Energy is still perhaps weaker, just because it's matched up against energy. However, against growth, it does fine. Control! Control! Press control!
Oh, press control, sorry.
Thank you, Blinky. You could have 2 wolves burial grounds, brother, great wolf, etc. out.
Could I? Oh. My bad. I am playing terribly this evening. Very, very poorly.
However, against order, it does fine. Thank you all for joining us tonight, by the way. We would be actually just sitting here. Well, I'd be watching. Be sitting here just talking about the game. Even if you guys weren't here, but it just makes it so much better that you lot are.
It is nice, to be fair. It is nice.
And really, we are alpha players, so we understand the community is spreading, and we certainly want it to continue to be the warm, huggy one that it was when we first started. And certainly with you guys coming up, it's certainly looking that way. Apart from admittedly seeing Rastien like a bitch constantly whenever he loses.
That's to you.
Energy has a bad time against order, and Blinky has a bad time typing out the word order.
I am tempted to move on from my love of monogrowth, but I just love my wolves so much. I'll just get there.
We were having an argument, weren't we, via Skype about how easy it was to create a deck. Now, I'd asked this question of Blinky previously: how easy was it? Was it difficult? He goes, well, no. You basically just experiment, and it does seem sensible to do that. Is the case. What you're essentially doing is that there are certain things that are a constant in decks. Quake, fertile soil.
Sister of the Fox.
You want to bring Sister of the Fox, yeah. There are things, and then the next stage is things that link to that, like Sister of the Fox. And then you've got the focuses of those. Now, obviously, there are very vague terms, and not every single deck works. You have to sort of learn that as you're going. But creating a deck in itself is very easy. And also probably a really good way to learn how to play.
This is true.
As I say, reading through on tempo, and I must find that actually. I'll try and find that article whilst I'm blathering on. But seeing in Magic the Gathering, where basically you've got decks named after actual people.
Yeah, Brian
Kibler.
Woo!
The Rastien deck, that's what we want to say.
No, you do not want a Rastien deck. Under no circumstances would you want a Rastien deck.
Just because we play like knobs doesn't mean we are spiteful people.
The fact that I am is merely a coincidence.
Well, I tell you what, if playing like a knob it means you're spiteful, then I am King Spiteful.
What class? I'm curious.
Stand-up guys, but the stand-up folk aren't always the chatty folk. Yeah, it's like that with everything, isn't it? It's the squeakiest wheel gets the most oil.
Hmm. I don't want to let this row live, really.
I think he was saying, well, me and my peers in my guild find it pretty easy to beat energy with order. Energy finds it hard to get back after a few Imperial resources. That's not to say it can't win. It's hard to keep up when it gets that.
I would say, whilst my experience is, I guess, a lot more limited, I would say Imperial resources, once the second one's been cast against a mono order deck, it gets ridiculously difficult to try and get back in. It's a very, very powerful scroll.
Assistant said you have a 10 attack wolf and throw away a rally for it.
I didn't. Oh, yes, I don't like stuff to live, really. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum.
So, Guernsey, you like to pump your clock? Sorry, they should change clock library to maybe let you pump it like you do the forge. Blinky says you should have played the Jarl.
See, I shouldn't listen to people, because I wanted to play the Jarl, and then someone was like, "Oh, you wasted a cooldown reset." And I was like, "Oh, I better not waste a cooldown reset now." It's like, oh dear, too many people. I really agree. I should have just dropped the Jarl, man. Oh well. Never mind. With hindsight and all this.
Yes.
But no, I do agree, man. Definitely should have dropped the draw scrolls. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. You're not living anymore. Da-dum-dum-dum-da-dum-dum.
This is going to link this up. This is an article that I read about tempo. How relevant it necessarily is to scrolls, I don't know. But certainly it gives an excellent idea of tempo and in relation to beats and card advantage. It didn't help me. I'm still rubbish. Hi, Willie Galata.
Willie Galata.
Willie Galata, thank you for joining us.
That's useful.
It's our pleasure.
You know, I really do like Stag Heart. But I mean, this goes back to the game with Blinky earlier on. Growth really does struggle to deal with one creature that's fat if you protect it. I believe the only answer Growth has is make a fatter creature to kill said fat creature, or unleash inner power, which isn't always that great, to be fair.
Yeah, Bebop Gremlin, and basically that was the initial article that started me on reading. On my channel, somebody said, "For the love of God, read that." So I said, "Okay." This is the link to that one. It is an excellent one, and it also leads to a couple of videos as well. Very very interesting.
Hurrah! At last, it has happened.
What, you're winning?
Yes.
Hooray!
I've won, thankfully, at last.
Quick, let's pretend there's a technical fault with the live stream.
There we go. Well played, dude. 10 minutes left of the stream.
Yeah, I think unfortunately Dan's a little bit tired.
I am pretty warm.
So thank you for joining us at this at this late stage. But we will start at 8:30 and finish around about 10:30.
Yeah.
Unless you guys say that you want us to do, say, 9 till 11 or something like that.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
Mm.
Links, I can't even remember my own blog, my whole brain's died, man. What's going on?
So I ask again, is there anything necessarily that you want to see on this, on the live stream? We try to give what people want, apart from nudity, but you wouldn't want to see us nude.
Oh, maybe they would.
Oh, maybe they would. A grizzled bear.
Oh, dearie me. I did actually enjoy myself tonight, regardless of the sore behind I have right now. Walking around like John Wayne tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear. Please no more failings, Telephine. Oh, mate.
Nakedness.
Mate, some deck building. My deck building's pretty lackluster, man. I mean, it might be useful for new players, like genuinely new players, but the guys who just slaughtered me this evening, you know how it is.
Well, what we can do is we can try and get those. On. I'm sure Blinky might help us out for
deck building.
That sort of thing.
Yeah. This is where you reply back, Blinky, and go, "Yes, I'd love to help out with deck building. I'm really cool, 'cause you are."
My golly.
So maybe we can convince Blinky to come on one evening and do sort of a segment on deck building, which would be nice.
Yeah, I have to say, if I'm the grandfather of Scrolls, just simply by the fact that I'm so old and I smell of pee.
You are a stinky bastard.
Stinky old man. But Blinky is the godfather.
This is true. He was all credit to him. He was one of the powerhouses back in Alpha, and still is nowadays. To be fair, very, very. This is difficult. What's the word I'm looking for? Cerebral. That's a good word. It's a very cerebral player. Every action is well thought out, and every deck, every scroll seems to have its very niche place. When I build decks, I tend to like to... Ooh, this is shiny. This works against this situation, and then I encounter energy, and it stomps all over, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's kind of weak. But
yes. Have a quick game against me?
Against you?
Go on.
Are you sure? All right.
I don't mind.
All right.
If you win, yeah. I'm just getting Blinky's. Yeah, he hasn't got enough subscribers, so I'm just going to. Because 2,200 is not enough.
All right. We'll play one more game. I've been convinced. Me and Gareth will have a game.
And everybody else, post your YouTube stuff in there if you've got it.
Yeah.
Let's get some
likes going, and everyone checking out each other's stuff. And you show me yours, I'll show you mine. You know how it goes.
Me Metal Wonder deck. Yeah.
I hear Blinky had made a token deck, and I love token decks, which I kind of want to see that. Gareth, where are you at, my friend? nearly let that bombshell drop, didn't I? Oh, dearie I. Right. I shall send you...
be ready for you.
My pantaloons are moist. Wait, what?
Or more apt for my localised language. I'll smoke you for ambabs, like.
Wait, that's Scouser. Is that like?
It is, yeah.
Is that what you guys sound like where you're from?
Yes, well, pretty much. It's a mix of Irish and Scouse, because it's on the either side. The best part is during the summer holidays when all of the young ladies used to come over and work in the hotels and stuff.
I see, but I would have thought that accent would have been really grating to them.
How very dial.
But no, I always thought, because you're from the Isle of Man.
Yes.
I always thought it was like near Jersey. Jersey?
Jersey.
Jersey and Guernsey.
Yes, no.
I always
you're
thought.
an idiot.
Well, I may be an idiot, but do you know where the Faroe Islands are?
Egypt.
Oh, they're actually, the Faroe Islands are in between Scotland and Denmark.
Yes.
They're a little shit spit of land, and they're actually owned by Denmark. Technically, they are the slaves of Denmark, which is hilarious, but awful at the same time.
Was it the Danish who were the Vikings? I can never remember.
I'm not sure now. Someone was the Vikings. It was definitely that sort of general area. Are you just slow rolling me or thinking? Thinking?
No, I forgot to press it. I was too busy listening to you. Sorry about that.
Me ramble on about nonsensical rubbish. I thought the Vikings were Norwegian. Norsemen.
We appear to have lost 17 people from chat already. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we did kind of cool it, and then we're like, oh,
yes,
let's
we
play
did. Yeah, you have to wait for a show. You have to, when the curtain goes up and we give you more rubbish.
Yeah, it was, you know, we bowed out, and then the crowd was roaring. It was like, oh, encore, and I was like, well, I can't say no to the crowd.
Yeah, we want more.
You know, they've been so supportive this evening and pleasant.
And not one of them has said press control, have they?
Thank you, whoever that was.
Nobody has said it. I was just Denmark.
It was Denmark, was it? Ah, thank you, whoever found that out. So the Danish were Vikings. So
we lost viewers because we offered to go naked.
Oh no! But you haven't seen Mojang.
Long. So long. Money penny.
Poke one home from half a mile away. I need to stop. I'm sorry, I need to stop. I'm misbehaving myself now. It's because the end of the stream is coming and I can smell Dota. Oh, you bumhole.
Yeah, but don't forget that we're still going to be adding this to the... adding this to my channel, so... don't be too rude.
Too rude? Don't, man. I'm one of these people that doesn't... So I'm going to say this, and people might get offended. I don't like Star Wars. See?
What?
I don't like Star Wars.
Why did I...
Oh, I thought you were doing a Yoda impression. My bad.
No.
Oh.
Would too? You must not be.
that. Yeah. Oh, dearie me. No, I am not a fan of Star Wars. Love Firefly. I'm quite fond of Stargate, in all honesty. It's just Star Wars. It wasn't my generation. And people seem to rave about it like it's the second coming of Jesus. Do things which at the time, you know, it was pretty good. I'm actually a bit worried so far, Gareth. We seem to be matching each other blow for blow. Oh, Suchusa.
Oh, come on. Vaffa Napoli.
Say what?
I think it was something in Friends where I think it's supposed to mean something like come from Napoli or something. I don't know.
Joey.
Yeah. Oh. See, this is Tempo, which could be a character from Last of the Summer Wine.
Is it Compo?
Yeah.
I love Last of the Summer Wine. For those who don't know, it's a British sitcom about, is it 4 or 5 OAPs and their rambunctious goings on?
Rambunctious.
Man, I swallowed a dictionary. Check me out with my big words.
You swallowed a what?
A thesaurus. But you gotta admit, you know, I'm
You want a wonga?
I'm using some fancy words this evening. Words like you ain't never seen.
You got a purry mouth.
Oh. But yes. So by the sounds of it, Gareth, you know, we and Grumpcat and Acid and Blinky might be the only game in town soon. So, you know, I may suck at scrolls, but someone to watch. Entertainment. At least that's the way I look at it.
So we're the dubious last chance saloon.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Go on, kill her. I dare you. I'll cut you. Oh. Jeez, it's so warm. You'd have thought, as it's night time, it would have cooled down. But, because I'm on the top floor flat, the heat just rises up. And it has attic insulation, so the heat doesn't go anywhere. It just sits in my top flat. You know, I like looking out the window and looking down on people and, you know, throwing stuff at them, but I don't like it when it's hot. It's not as fun. Ooh. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm going to play now. I could play Ni no Kuni or maybe some TF2 or... Oh, options. Options.
You can't talk about... It's like cheating on your stream if you're talking about other games.
Oh, I'm a fickle harlot. Them words.
Very loquacious.
Ooh. Oh, that was a big
you
one.
son of a bitch. Oh, sorry, did I just resort to...
Childish taunts.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you, Gareth. The ass kicking I received this evening, you have no idea the obscenities and vile words I held back. Because my gut response to when something bad happens is to blurt out a pretty foul stream. Not directed at the person, you understand.
No.
Just in general. Oh, I can't quite get there. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Harumph.
I'm sorry, dude. I've been on the receiving end of it all night. Oh no, this is a travesty. One of my lighters are working. I mean, I don't smoke.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have to toaster it up for the rest of the night.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I basically lost this.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's not me gloating, that is genuinely, I know
No,
how
it's
you
okay. We're friends.
Yeah, until you jam a knife in my eye tomorrow.
You'll be lucky. Those
I should have actually played some Scrolls that turn. Oh my god.
yeah. Oh, I don't think that's really gonna matter, is it?
No, I know.
Those Druid burial grounds. Those Druid. Oh, forget it. Those Druid burial grounds are very useful for you get poisoned, isn't it?
Yeah, no, they are.
In it,
blood. Yeah, blood, walk on. Jumped in my whip and I sparked him in the grill.
Harumph. You're talking about chocolate bars and strangely Star Wars and Dune all in the same conversation.
Oh, I love Dune. Actually, that's another sci-fi I really, really enjoy. I'd never heard of it until I played the game Emperor Battle for Dune, which was Command & Conquer's version of Dune, and holy hell was it good. You had like 4 discs, and each disc you had like House Harkonnen, House Ordos, House Astrades, and then you had like the sub-houses that you could convince to join your faction, and they provided you with special units. See, I'm remembering it now, and I love that game. And they even had really good cutscenes and whatnot.
I knew that was going to give me nothing doing that Quake, but I just wanted to...
Oh, it's satisfying. I rage Quake all the time.
Yeah.
Do love me some rage Quake.
So there we go, you've got 2 wins now. If you've been here at the start, you'd have seen 3 wins. Admittedly, 2 of them are against me. But, GG, mate.
GG, dude. So, yes. I think...
That's it.
That is it, officially, now.
Yeah, thanks, guys, for watching. Say, post in your channels if you have any, or any sort of information you want us to give, or you want to give us, should I say. We're here every Thursday between 8:30 and normally 10:30. If there's anything you want us to do, then let us know. We'll have a look at deck building.
Yeah, I mean, I did want to try and do... we did want to try and do some sort of replay reviews, but with the latest patch hitting, unfortunately it kicked out all of the mods, so we weren't able to do that.
What we're also going to try and do is do a challenge, so I would imagine there would be a third, possibly even a 4th person in the next episode. That's the word I was looking for. So we do a challenge, so we'd have a random challenge, or somebody would challenge us. We'd have a random person out of the 3 of us. You hope for me, because you know you'll beat me.
Although after tonight's performance, it may...
Come on, everybody, let's give him...
No. Get away.
Reach around every now and then.
Don't make me shank you. I have a crossbow, damn it. Oh wow, we're having an in-depth conversation about star bars, which I've never heard of.
Haven't heard of a star bar?
No man, what's that?
Oh, they were yummy.
How old are they?
They were delightful. Well, I'm quite old, so I
remember... I know.
A good... What do you know?
No,
good 15, 20 years, were they? Something like that?
Yeah, but I'm 24. I must have come across them at some point.
Yeah.
Have they been renamed?
They died out.
Have they died out? Hold on.
Coffee Crisp, Violet Crumble, Ritter Sport, Mr. Big, and the Wonder Bar.
Oh, I know Star Bars. Yes, they were good. I just googled it. They are a bit like Twixes. So, oh dear.
Challenge like win a match without using scrolls of more than 3 cost. That seems very close to deck building.
that could be actually. I mean, we could pre-build a deck of 3 cost or less, and then ask people. It was Gaming Tomato. He gave me the Stag Hearts. He's awesome. I like him. See, I knew who it was all along, Gareth. Yeah. Shut up.
Shut up your face, man.
Shut up, Gareth. But yeah, that would be fun if we were to announce at the start of the night we have X challenge. You must build a deck which only plays 3-cost scrolls, and then at the end of the night, two people challenge us to play their deck that they've built throughout the course of the show, and we play them.
Yeah,
we could even have
picked deck, as in with a randomly picked deck. That'd be good for you.
Yeah.
Have us play decks with the same limitation for good fun.
Yeah.
What about exact decks?
What, mirror?
Yeah.
Mirror decks.
Mirror decks. That's the words.
I'm not a fan of mirror mode. But yes. Not. Maybe.
Well, just a thought. Gee, I did. We on my bonfire.
It was a mighty towering inferno as well. It's coming at me like a yellow cable. So yes, I think we'll have some more ideas next week.
Yeah, cool. What we'll do is we'll add to Reddit and also to Scrolls Guide. Basically something that you can add your thoughts and views to.
Yes.
Anything you didn't like,
yes.
Let us know. We've got broad shoulders. Anything you want to see, let us know. Cool.
Yeah, it's been good. So yes, I am Rastien of Her and Der, and this has been Gareth of SeeMeScrollin, and I hope you've enjoyed this evening. Goodbye.
Tatties.
Tatty Bojangles.